Hello and welcome to another episode of Walt Disney's Legacy Collection. Today's episode is about America's Funniest Home Videos. But before we get more into that, I should let you know this is one of the shows that air on ABC. But besides that, ABC is one of the divisions and subsidiaries owned by Disney. And before that time it did, Disney and ABC were partners since 1953, the year Peter Pan came to theaters. See, if anyone notices, there is sort of a prediction. See, when Nana puts down the blocks, which and sets them as A, B, C, I think that predicted one thing, that ABC would be Disney's partner in various television shows. Mainly the first three, the Disneyland television series, Mickey Mouse Club, and Zorro. But in 1995, Disney purchased Capital Cities ABC. And then in 1996, both those companies merged, so that's how ABC became a division and subsidiary of Disney. And ever since that time, there have been more television shows those that aired on ABC done by Disney, including the television series called The Wonderful World of Disney. Well, now that you know the history of that one, let's get on now with America's Funniest Home Videos. The first episode of that was an hour-long special, and it aired on November 26, 1989. And not only did Bob Saget host this episode, but he would also continue hosting the rest of this series, and this is the only special that he's also had Kelly Martin from Life Goes On as the co-host. This is the only episode to have Bob Saget and Kelly Martin as the hosts of America's Funniest Home Videos. Afterward, as a full series, it aired on January 14th, 1990, and Bob Saget continued hosting the rest of these episodes until 1997, when Daisy Fuentes and John Fugelsang took over as host from 1998 to 1999. Then in 1999 through 2000, there would be special episodes hosted by various hosts such as D.L. Hughley and Richard Kind. There was also even a sports edition which had Stuart Scott from ESPN host. But from 2001 to 2015, Tom Bergeron carried on as the host of America's Funniest Home Videos. That's twice as long as Bob's run. And during the 20th anniversary episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, Bob Saget came back for one night only. And this episode is called Summit with Saget, and he and Tom were discussing various things in that episode. What Bob liked, what Bob didn't like, how both of those hosts did the narrations of that show. Many of you know Bob did various voiceovers, while Tom Bergeron did the voiceovers as a narration. But on Tom's last episode, Bob Saget made one more appearance as a surprise guest at the end of the episode after Tom left. Then, since 2015, Alfonso Ribeiro took over as the host. And now, 2019 has reached the 30th anniversary of that television show. But in between all of those times, there were, of course, the video and DVD releases of that show. So that's why I was starting with the first 3 volumes released to video cassette. The first one is the Best of America's Funniest Home Videos. This was released by Fox Video and CBS Fox Video, one of the divisions of 20th Century Fox. As you know, Disney bought 20th Century Fox in 2017, and then 21st Century Fox and Disney have merged in 2019. So, yeah, how about a look at this video cassette right there? Yeah, these were the first 3 episodes, first 3 videos hosted by Bob Saget. Many of you know Bob Saget was in Full House as well, which also aired on ABC. And there have been 2 spin-offs of America's Funniest Home Videos. Well, there were a couple of them, but mainly 2 of them. One was America's Funniest Home Videos People, hosted by Dave Coulier and Arlene Sorkin. And then another one was Videos After Dark, which is hosted by Bob Saget. There are 2. But many of those of you that have seen America's Funniest Families and America's Funniest Pets, you will know that Bob Saget actually showed this video cassette in both of those video cassettes right there. But anyway, America's Funniest Families and America's Funniest Pets were both released by Fox Video and CBS Fox Video in 1992. So, how about a look at these 2 while we're at it, huh? Alright. Well, here's America's Funniest Families. There we go. There's Bob again. And now, here's America's Funniest Pets. Here we go again. Yeah, you know, confidentially, I understand why in that volume he said this was like the Star Wars trilogy, because 3 of these were released to video cassette. So, now you know. Well, that's it. That's a wrap for this episode, but that's only the first part of America's Funniest Home Videos. And the next couple of parts there, you will see the America's Funniest Home Videos episodes on DVD, so be sure to stay tuned for those.